yellow tape here. He's fighting against Grant Galbraith, 2-0 fighter out of Winter, South Dakota, fighting out of New Age Academy.
3-minute rounds in the LCS light heavyweight division. Brought to you tonight by Alarm Security Technicians, Fairfield Inn and Suites, and Galvin Photography. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting on the Fremont Motors Ford blue corner. This boxer stands 5'11", weighing in 192.2 pounds. Tonight, he's making his amateur debut. Training independently and fighting out of Torrington, Wyoming, Paul the Righteous Reishus. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the Fremont Motors Lincoln red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 6'3", weighed in 204 pounds. He holds an amateur record, 2 wins, 0 defeats. Representing New Age Academy and fighting out of Winter, South Dakota, Grant Galbraith. Your referee in charge of the action, Eric Hines.
All right, guys, you address the same rules in the back. I expect clean, fair fight. Listen to my commands at all times. Any questions? Here you go. Any questions? All good? Touch them up. You're going to do it. Let's get it.
All right, guys, Eric Hines, your referee in charge of the action here.
All right, we got, I got to look at their names. Grant Galbraith
You got
in the black and gray shorts with the yellow gloves on. We've got Paul Reishus with the black and red shorts and the blue gloves.
good takedown by Righteous right now. You got Galbraith with a guillotine hold in here.
Now he's in there and he's got that arm in. Ooh.
Hines is nimble.
I'm trying to figure out what we were trying to do here. It's so quiet.
I don't know how deep it is. I can't really tell. It's right in front of me, but it's behind the pad. But
It doesn't look too deep to me. I'd like to see Reishus get a little bit of pressure on his neck here to try to push into that and create some separation.
yeah, you got to ask yourself. You got Galbraith has got this guillotine. His arms are at this point. They're going to start burning. And then that's going to play a factor if this decides to go to a little bit. In the later rounds. But Galbraith content just to kind of have him here in his guard. Now he's released it.
Yeah, he did. I don't think he was going to be able to finish that where he was with that arm in
But
there.
look at him transitioning almost into this triangle right now.
Yeah, he's trying to. Looks like he's trying to. Nope, he's going to try to transition to an arm bar. It looks like. Man, he's got that arm pretty deep there. If he can just get him over, but he's got to fight against the fence here. He's got to get it turned or something here in order to be able to finish this.
Well done. Right, just stacking him pretty good. Not allowing him to get that extension on the arm bar.
And now this is a weird 50-50 type of position. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'd love to give him some advice on what to do, but I have no idea. There you go. Stand up. That works. All right, man. These are both young fighters, obviously, ending up in some positions that are not advantageous to either of them.
Yeah, sure. They're winging it as they go,
But, hey, this is one of those things that I think both of these guys can learn from this, too.
Absolutely, certainly.
Look at that.
Both guys going for the rims.
Synchronized punching here.
But then the judges look at that. They're like, well, who's scoring the points here? I mean, that's great.
I'm trying to figure out what Galbraith is going after here. Is he going after like an Ezekiel or something here? I can't tell.
Not quite sure, but definitely got to be an uncomfortable place for Reishus to be right now with that.
With that arm across his neck?
That crossface right along that neck. But it looks like we're going here into the second round. Wow, well done for for Reishus, man. This is his first fight, and Galbraith, the 2-0 guy. Galbraith, a 2-0 guy, and Reishus is holding his own right now.
Trying to figure out what's going on right now. They didn't have the door open for him.
Well, any door guy knows that when you hear that clacker, man, be up on the steps, ready to pull the pin.
Hey, once we get to the second fight, they'll have it all figured out, man. Man, this crowd is so quiet you can hear a thimble drop.
It is, it's, reminiscence of, Tokyo. Tokyo, Tokyo, Scottsbluff, Nebraska, who'd have thought,
Same difference.
But yeah, the crowds in Tokyo, they're very calm and quiet,
Yeah, this is normally a pretty rowdy crowd. I'm surprised it's so quiet.
I don't think they have dogs in this fight, but, that's fine.
Hey, Well, let's try to call the second round a little bit better than that first round.
Let's try to do it,
Hey, guys, neither of us do this for a living. I push buttons. Mike tells you who they are.
Yeah, I just say words, just say names, man.
He reads off a script.
I'm just doing this from, trying to go off all the years of knowledge working with Pat Militich. Apparently, I didn't comment. Not much stuck. But Reishus pressing him against the cage, and Galbraith working on trip, but Reishus ends up on top here.
Now let's see what Reishus can do on the top here. He spent most of the time on the bottom last go around.
Reishus in the half guard now. He's put himself
into full guard. Okay.
And then that's just what that's what happens when it's your first fight. You're not really, your mind's not going as well as it will be. Fights down the road.
And I'm gonna get a phone call after this.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, right now it looks like, man, he's working for a triangle here. It looks like he's kind of getting that high posture on him, or that high.
He's looking for an head and arm choke.
And at what point do you think, with him kind of tying him up like that, do they stand this up? Well, I guess it's
not at all, man. Reishus was just giving him a little taste of his own medicine with that forearm on the throat. I like it. He's quid pro quo for sure.
And I'd really like to see Reishus get out of that guard.
Galbraith throwing his legs up, looking for that armbar again. Here it goes.
That armbar, yeah. He doesn't have this one very deep this time, though. He's got that elbow out. Should be safe.
Reishus is holding on to that hand. What you want to ideally do is put it on that bicep and hold it, not allowing your opponent to get the extension on it. But now he's back in full guard.
I'd like to see Reishus get out of that full guard. That's where he keeps getting stuck at with those arm bars and that triangle.
Yeah, posture.
There we go. There you go. There's a nice under sweep there. And he left his arm in. Now he's got that. Now, man, that triangle could be trouble.
What doesn't he? Yeah,
that could be trouble.
He's got to get his.
And if
he's got to get his ankle under that left knee. Or I'm sorry, his left ankle under that right knee. And if he were to pull that ankle into his knee,
yeah, I'd like to see him reach out and grab.
He's trying, but right now it's just kind of like a holding him down, keeping him from posturing up, and separating.
You can definitely tell that he's not well versed in the jiu-jitsu. He knows what a triangle is, but it doesn't look like he knows how to finish it very well.
He knows his arms he knows his legs need to be up there. That's a great instinct, you can transition to arm bar the triangle there. But he's just Reishus can really.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the bell. Right,
off to round 3.
Was about to capitalize on the position there.
Man, what would you like? I want to see these guys stand up and bang a little bit. I want to see them. I want to see how well these guys can throw. We're not seeing much happen on the ground. I don't think either of them are very confident on the ground. They just keep ending up there.
A lot of guys in the entry level and stuff like that. Have gotten in fights in the street and stuff like that. And like they say, 90-some-odd% of the fights on the street end up on the ground anyway. So it's kind of like that instinct to not really use your technical boxing abilities when you're this new as a fighter. But it would be great to see these guys stand toe to toe for a little bit and give this crowd something exciting to see.
That old Rocky drill where they put their feet in the tire and sit there and punch on each other.
Yeah.
Do some Dom Fry action here.
Yes, fighting in a phone booth, man. I want to see it. I see Mick Doyle's academy in Kickboxing Academy in Omaha. They put 2 benches right next to each other, and all the fighters line up, and they. What do we got here?
I think you got to go to the cage.
Okay, well
looks like they waved it off.
Looks like Galbraith is kind of putting a little quid on here, but that's fine.
All right, man. Well, hey, I'll let you find out what happened. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Eric Hines, calls a stop to the fight at the end of round 2 for your winner by TKO. His opponent unable to answer the bell, Paul the Righteous Reishus.